DJ Strategy on the ones and two. Welcome back, Amazing Amy. Amazing Amy is in the building tonight. What I want you to do is my mind. And of course, our super duper co-host TP is in the building. All the time. My body's aching. Well, the fear of the person that you hide. And girl, my body's waiting. Waiting to get it. Said a song about you. You know, there's a teasing. A song for you. You're so fine. You're so fine. I got a song for you. Well, gotta use my strategy. Gotta use my strategy. Well, yeah.
What up? This is Javier. You on the deep transition amazing food. You know what time it is. Get ready.
Like that. Good evening, Tuesday, evening in the Poconos, in the Santa Barbara we have now Pocono, East Stroudsburg area, Queens, Manhattan, listen to my voice tonight. It is you can see Amazing Amy is back in the building. So, you know, just all the updates and things like this last week. Yeah. Yeah, it ain't no as big as get ready to be, you know. So, make sure we shout you out, definitely. And last week, not to go too far too fast, but last week, we listened to an incredible freestyle from Vice Prince. He came through last week and did a full takeover. I didn't have a phone, so I let him co-host with me. So it kind of worked out great. And Shaq and Kobe beat. It has gone viral already because nobody actually had instrumental to that beat. So it was technically our first freestyle of the new season. You know, because October started the new season of UTSL Network. So if you didn't know, you're gonna have a lot more, guests that are coming in the next couple of weeks. Freestyles. I forget, they're not bringing back Ticket in the Basement because they're not bringing back Ticket. Please make sure you download that because that's the best way for you to watch Genesis Radio on your smart device. Check out 6 o'clock traffic chair. Also, because there's other shows on the network you may want to check out. That's right. Also, Genesis Radio on YouTube. All the shows on UTSL Network. We want you to be get the viewership up on Genesis Radio because this is the big ship. I mean, nobody else. I mean, he say it.
You can humble brag a little
bit. I mean, humble cocky, a little humble cocky. Be a little humble cocky. But there's nobody else that doing it the way that we're doing it here. Genesis Radio. So it's always us and never them. Thursday, we do. I think Amy. I think we did get a special invite tonight. So all the way forward. So we're gonna see what happens I'm going to see what's going on. See what happens. But also tonight, a couple of announcements, of course. Next Saturday, next Saturday, of course, is the big 50-year hip hop celebration at Camelback with the so that's gonna be super
You
dope.
post about
That's gonna
that.
be super, super dope. I cannot wait. Cannot wait for that. I got the hip hop segment of that. Also hanging out with me that day would be DJ Sam TNT and also DJ Raga. Sam TNT is going to do the R&B, and DJ Raga is going to do the reggae, reggae segment of the show. So we're going to definitely turn up. And also next week is also on the 27th of October, Pocono Park. We're going to do official Halloween scary house. I mean, we got the
Pocono
whole
Park goes crazy for Halloween.
yo. It is.
I went
nuts.
last year
It is,
and it was ridiculous.
it is
They go
absolutely
out.
nuts. It is absolutely nuts.
They share that out for Halloween. Kids, they got the hayride, they got the pumpkin party,
Yes, yes.
they got all type of.
I was helping
Halloween
them put
activities.
the children with the corn joint up.
Oh,
So I was helping them do that.
right.
Yeah. So I was back there.
Okay.
Big shout out to Chef Sheena here with the Mad Apple folks out there, turning up. So definitely want to check that out. October the 27th and 28th at Pocono Park. Make sure you tap in, kids. We starting early, so make sure you get up there. It is a Saturday and Sunday event. And then, like I said, after that, I'm gonna be headed over to 1836 on that Friday night to do pre-Halloween bash. And then between things, like I said, it will be at Camelback NAACP Awards, 50 years in hip hop celebration. Yours truly, DJ Scratch. So, sorry if you didn't get your tickets. 'Cause it's so sorry. I told y'all a year ago. Told everybody a year ago, DJ Strategy was going to be DJing for the NAACP Awards. Didn't get the tickets. I'm sorry, there's not enough room. We have to make sure that we have enough space on the stage, for all the DJs and for people to be able to do some of the presentations. So another announcement I want to make this week also. We will be inviting Pike County Commissioner. Well, she's running for Pike County Commissioner. Ms. Crystal. She's going to be here next week. Big shout out to her. I think I'm gonna do some applause with those. This baby, because we don't want to, we want to skid them. Do some applause for this. So, big shout out. Also, next week, our special guest will be Chris Cameron. He will be here next Thursday also because we're going to be celebrating his birthday at Social Vibes, so he'll be here next Thursday night. Also, next Thursday night, we'll have Mr. Quantity, one half of she'll be in the chopping it up also because we are honoring DJ Swift. So she'll be here. We'll chop it up a little bit and get her perspective be on the other side of DJ booth, and we're going to honor DJ Swift as well when she's here. And also, I believe we have next week. Also, we have T Dub, Lewis, who will be calling in for us next Tuesday night.
We're expanding.
Yeah, so we got a lot of stuff going on. The new season is starting. Like I said, the new season is started. A lot of surprises. I'm getting phone calls from everywhere. Also, I think next week also a full interview call it. Not this week. I think it's in this week, following week. From my God brothers, the two Twin Towers, Kingsley brothers, are going to be calling into the show. Just pay some homage to DJ Strategy. I'm one of their favorite DJs, other than their big rest in peace. They'll be calling in and giving them shout outs because congratulating DJ Strategy in 20 years in the hip hop industry and doing it still big. I didn't stop what I was doing. I just moved. I moved from New York City to the Poconos, and I feel comfortable here. My Genesis Radio family treated me very fair. I got no complaints, and probably nobody wants to hear complaints anyway. You probably can hear over the loud ass music anyway. I got this loud music playing. They probably don't listen. Either way, I'm thankful for the position that the creator has put me in. One of the number one DJs in the Poconos. If you haven't, you probably will. I'll probably be at your birthday party or your mother's graduation or something like that. I don't know. They booking me all over the place. Very booked and busy and blessed at the same time. So without further ado, get into the
I do. You got your list.
Yes.
You memorized it?
I think I got it. I think I may have it this week. I practiced before that. I'm getting to close to practicing before. I'm moving running it up. On the speakers up. Make sure that 1836 is set for today. So, of course.
It was Marcy, 88, a great year. And the one that's home, my man. Speech. First of all, one thank my connect. First of all, one thank my connect. First of all, one thank my
Definitely shout out Mr. Egg Rolls. Egg Rolls this week, TP. Egg Rolls this week. They had a football game, and look at his face.
Yeah, he's not trying to hear it.
Hey, you know what? That's a good game, right? First hit is free. You know what I'm saying? Right? You know what I'm saying? Now, got me beating on my chest. I'm wide open. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
Okay.
Was it the mac and cheese?
Hey, listen, man. Listen. That's some bullshit. I mean,
I got you.
I'm going to Chinese restaurant to get my own Chinese.
Listen,
We're going to get Chinese egg rolls now.
big
You know?
shout out. Listen. No worries. It's not gonna be the same.
I didn't say it.
Next week, I'm gonna have next week. I'm trying to make sure I get the. I want to get the oxtail. Okay.
I thought
So
the jerk chicken was the best one, but I had to.
we're gonna switch up. Next week we're gonna switch up. Big shout out to Mr. Perfecto. By the way, I just want y'all to know our commercial for egg rolls is going viral. We up to 560 something views just for egg rolls alone. So and also Miss Perfecto did call me last week, and she did tell me that from us announcing the egg rolls on the radio show, her sales have gone up. So that's a plus.
Yeah.
That's a definite plus. So big shout out to Mrs. Perfecto.
First of all, one thank my connect.
We'll see y'all next week for the egg rolls. Don't worry, we're gonna get to y'all there. I promise, I got you. I'm not gonna start you and then finish you. I promise.
First of all, one thank my connect.
Also tonight is Malicious Oddities. Big shout out to Malicious Oddities for all of your memorabilia, hats, keychains. Of course, your QR codes for your DJ group DJs. Make sure you tap in with your Instagram on one side, Cash App on the other side. Make sure you tap into Malicious Oddities. Follow on Instagram, please. Malicious Oddities. Thank you.
First of all, one thank my connect.
Also tonight, our connection tonight also is Social Vibes. Big shout out to Social Vibes. Going down November the 4th is actually going down. Yours truly, DJ Strategy. I will be in the building November the 4th at Social Vibes for the official birthday party. Scorpios, make sure you turn out, show up and show out. Ticket prices at $27. But remember, they have a full menu. They have a full menu because he's a caterer. You have food there, mac and cheese, barbecue chicken, all that stuff. You know how great food. We are at Unity in the Community, and so you're familiar with the food. So we're celebrating his birthday. So make sure you show out. Social Vibes November the 4th for Greg's official birthday party. They will be here next Thursday night at UTSL Network. So you will have information. Yes, indeed.
That boy fresh in the building. Great food.
Also, want to big tonight. A big shout out to Mad Apples. Big shout out to Mad Apples. Happy working Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday up here at Pocono Park. Again, she's talking about Pocono Park. It's going to be the theme park for Halloween, October the 27th and 28th. Make sure you stop up at Pocono Park. The tickets are on sale right now at the Eventbrite. You can get them now. Kids, I'm telling you, you got candy, you got all the food, they got everything. And Chef Shane is going to be in the kitchen along with Chef Ray. So make sure you tap in. Big shout out to Mad Apples. Big shout out to Pocono Park also. Also tonight's sponsor, big shout out to ECCR Group. Eugene Campbell, that's the other guest. Eugene is coming through this week. So to get that 501c straightened out, this Cocoa Beat. Eugene Campbell will be here next Thursday at ECCR Group, our long-time sponsor. Coming through for the next quarter, real big. Make sure you tap in every Tuesday night for the ECCR classes. He's doing it again, guys. He's giving you the information on SBA loans, LLC, small business here in the Poconos area. Make sure you tap into Eugene Campbell, ECCR Group, our long-standing sponsor. We'll be in the building next Thursday night. Make sure you tap in. Also, got to say what's up to Always Spectacular. Big shout out to Always Spectacular. Photo memorabilia, 360 camera, photo booth, smoke machine. I mean, it's shotgun. Smoke out the shotgun. Bouncy houses, all of that. Make sure you tap in with Always Spectacular. My man Lori is up there, Toby Hammond. Probably tap into it. Make sure you tap into Always Spectacular. Also got to thank 1836 tonight. Big sponsor, big. You know what it is? Thursday is the new Fridays here. So you know tonight is Thursday night. It is half price only. We got the new food in the building tonight. Yes. And also one of the dopest bartenders in town, Miss G over there. Which is super dope over there. Make sure you stop by tonight. It is the open mic tonight, Thursday night. We're going all the way from the summer all the way into the winter. We got some surprises. Live performances tonight from some of the local artists, as well as, some of the artists that you know from Gynesis Radio that will be there tonight. Markman will probably show up tonight. Ray will probably be there. Mr. 570, of course, he always pulls out.
I might come up in there and drop
Oh, yeah.
I might drop a ditty on him tonight.
I forgot to tell y'all.
What happened?
I forgot to tell y'all that white people.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Not last week.
Before last. Okay. Now, she has a group that they used to rap back in the day. Right? Along with my sister. Turn it out. It's out that RETB. And them professionals got up on the stage and tore it down. Tore it down. I was like, hey. Strictly old school. I'm bringing them back. I'm going to bring them back before the holidays. I'm going to bring the Fly Girl crew back to 1836. No official old school. This might keep it old school a little bit too. It's 50 years in hip hop. That nice fly, the fly girl. I'm a fly girl, the big girl, that shot rock. So definitely gonna get tuned in with them. Big shout out to the Fly Girl crew. They're coming back again in 1836. Don't sleep on the open mic, man. You never know. CP might show up. They had me. I had a freestyle a couple of weeks ago.
I'm gonna have them throw their panties up on the
stage. Listen, what about back to that?
I'm coming with that.
Hey,
look. She don't even know.
I have no idea.
She don't even know. What you think?
Hey, listen.
Look.
Proof is in the pudding.
She don't even know.
Proof is in the pudding. So definitely stop by 1836 tonight. Open mic again, like I said, half price of wings. So the best towns of course, for the DJ strategy. I will be on the budget too tonight. So make sure you stop by. 1836, our sponsor for the year. For the year. Yes. Also, like to give a big shout out to what's the big shout out to Steve Soul because I saw Shay. I saw him the other day. I saw Shay the other day at Mullet's. She said she's bringing the wings. She said she's bringing the wings. So the new season is starting on the network. I'm trying to feed Fat Boy fresh.
Because we'll be catching them at dinner time.
Right? That's it. I know. Because usually, because I see them, usually that's one part of dinner time.
You already know.
Right.
So definitely, thank you to all the connections. Everybody still on us down at UTS Network, and also another sponsor because I got to make big shout out to Sports and Colt Sports ENKOLT. On Instagram as well, because that's where Amazing Amy's birthday gift comes from. So make sure you follow them. People are gonna be super jelly. I'm telling Snickers jelly.
That's their problem.
It'll be super duper jelly.
It's Scorpio season. This is my season. This is my time.
This is a fish. This is a
What the
fish.
lady say? I'm reclaiming my time.
That's what
This time, bro.
Yes, indeed. Because we got to make sure like my sister Casey would say, she would say, that's bigger than the moment. The moment is bigger than the moment. Yeah, so we have to look at Mamante out of Amy's birthday. I show the Scorpio some love. They pretty good. Pretty good. They'll watch you. They'll watch out for you. So without further ado, let's get into the 6 o'clock traffic jam.
Well, hold on, before you get that,
Okay.
gotta do one thing, man.
All right, TV.
We gotta definitely send our prayers up for the 45 Kings family. If you got Mark passed away today, man. 45 King, man. So if anybody know anything about hip hop, we lost 45 King today.
Absolutely. See, TB, that's the thing. That's why people don't understand that. It was out actually going in that direction. 45 Kings is one of the dopest producers I have ever met in my personal life. Back in the 90s and the 80s, he was one of the most influential producers in New York City. Great beats and things of that nature. And of course, TP, one of our favorite beats, one of the most infamous beats that he made.
The hottest tracks.
Yes, absolutely.
Hard Not Life.
Absolutely. That was him with the sample and everything. One of the dopest producers of our time. And I had already knew earlier today. I was sure that was that's one of my favorite DJs. Not only that, but one of my favorite producers.
We lost now also Eddie T, but he's still sick in the hospital. Hip hop royalty.
One of the greatest. Yeah, definitely got to pay homage to those that came before us, those that paved the way to tonight's 6 o'clock traffic jam. We're dedicated tonight. This segment of the 6 o'clock traffic jam to the 45 feet, of course. Let's get into it.
Yo,
That's a piece of the 45 feet. I'm going to trip real quick.
Make some noise if you're down with me. 1, 2, 3.
There will be no DJ Cool.
Keep making noise.
He always had those uptempo beats. Everything stayed at 107. Everything stayed at 108, 109. Right here in Philadelphia, right?
Already know.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing, like.
What I'm gonna say tonight, message for the ladies tonight. I'm gonna sing my song. Leave him or let him sleep in peace. Leave him or let him.
Treat him right. Treat him right.
Jumps upon the scene with the lean and a pocket full of green. The green doesn't symbolize the man.
You take the dish back.
Take him outside. I got
Take us for a walk.
Yeah, let's go.
So,
You heard what I said? We was in the kitchen kids.
You were there with someone else. You wasting your time. I'm looking shit like
Let's take it back. Let's go all the way back, TP.
Yeah.
I'll let this rock. And we gotta hear this. You gotta hear this right here.
Something about you cats and queens, right?
Yes, dudes and queens. Sound like
Jesse gives a spooky vibe. It's like almost thriller vibe. It's a thriller vibe.
hold on. You ever get scared? You remember this one right here? This probably like 15 years old. You probably heard me on WBLS, so you probably heard it.
Nah, he was about nine. Yeah. He was definitely a young boy. I was driving the Cookie Bill. Man, this. You heard? Yes. You can see that. This is right. This is
You got nothing, everything you came here with is packed up and waiting for you in the guest room. What you trying to prove? Huh? You got I can't even think you couldn't even pronounce. Now I can't give you nothing but advice. Nothing but advice. Until then, you got to get that out of your corner. I'll be showing AKA Fuzzy Black.
Yeah. Shout out to the 6 o'clock show. That's R.U. Strong. This dude was one of the dance records. So, hey, you expect, you're going to dance with the whole right? You can still have to, but
Did he hit him with the 2-pump headbutt?
listen here,
He's not stuck here for a piece of Jerry. I promise you.
leave your coat and everything. Yeah, imagine if a Jamaican dude played that song.
It's not gonna be that nice. It's not gonna be that nice.
Yeah.
You don't feel kind of nice about it.
So tonight, 6 o'clock traffic is very sponsored by 1836 room, and also, of course, make sure you follow 1836 room again. Let's get into the show. We are here with Amazing Amy. Let's get some of course. Amazing Amy, what's going on, Amazing?
Thank you.
So Amazing, where was you at?
That's what I gotta do. So I got caught up at work. I wanted to be here.
But guess it's
You don't believe me.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you. I must confess. The next time you go out of the country, right, they're gonna stop you for a secondary search. I put you on the terrorist watch list. I done put you on the terrorist watch list. So they're gonna stop you and they're gonna put you on the secondary list. But don't worry about it. I'm gonna give you the information so you can let the TSA know.
Give me a plug so I can be showing my card.
You know what I mean? I had to do it. You know what I mean?
No, you didn't.
You didn't run them. You know what I mean?
But I always come back. That's the thing.
That's true.
You know? Shoot.
Every week that we put on the side of the
Somebody always has a
Yeah.
But she is
I'm tired of threatening people, though. You don't have to threaten people. You know?
That's right. She is our Jamaican representative. She does have a lot of jobs.
From the 10 and 10 to 3.
That's right. Every shift change. Every week the shift change.
Look here. I be seeing little jokers. I swear last week when we was at the spot down there. I mean, at the 1836.
I had to have the extra security.
Yeah, them jokers. I see jokers be sniffing around you like that. You know what I mean?
But I put up with my security every time, though, right? So I don't
I'm like, these jokers here, man.
exactly. They
You know what I mean?
joke.
These jokers here, man. Bunch of cornballs and whatnot.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Look at these dudes here, man.
Cornflakes without the milk.
That's right.
That's what you is.
What's
That's right. That's right. Look at this here, man.
But you did last week, Amazing Amy. Me and TP did hold it down last week for you. And we did have a phenomenal freestyle from Meister Prince. Round of course with Meister Prince.
Yes,
Started
yes.
off our first freestyle.
Yes, yes.
That was super dope. But TP has set up a record. So artists for the end of the quarter.
Yep.
TP is not allowing UTSL network to become a trash receptacle.
Right.
Going further, this is here as you know. Make sure that you submit your tracks. We will be reviewing the tracks previously, before you come to the show, just to make sure it's not going to go aluminum foil. Yes, right. It's not going to go aluminum foil or wood or some hot ball plastic.
Right. That's right.
Because we want to help people. Because actually, the last 2 weeks in a row, because the week before that we had King Star, and then we had Mike First, and then that same week we had King Star, we had Sylvester. Sylvester's watching, King Star is watching. They are definitely people who can tell you and attest to when they looked into their inbox, they saw a big surprise from DJ Strategy. So, good luck to you guys on your submission. looking forward to working with you both in the future. And like I said, we got some more treats and some trinkets coming this season because a lot of people are watching. I think for some reason because people think because you leave New York City that you left. Because you leave doesn't mean you left. You still have those connections there. And fortunately for Genesis Radio and UTS on the network, it's still great. I'm surprised at some of the calls that I've been getting recently in regards to the show. People checking in. They saw our interview with Ms. Jones. You know, so people are really checking for us. I may have to talk to the program on the show along with the English crowd. I don't know. You know, the fan base is really.
I don't know. Look. We'll be about to start coming in here in the mornings when he ain't working. Engineering some shows or something. You know what I mean? But you know what's crazy is this. I'm about to have every other month. I'm gonna have a weekend at City Winery down in Philly. You know what I'm saying? You know, so you know, we about to do some big things.
You know, because we've been wanting to get down that way for a little while.
But you know what? I'm probably not doing no hip hop. Yeah, it's grown folk stuff, man. You know what I mean? Grown folk stuff. In fact, I had some cats that was doing some cameo covers.
Yeah, the ones that
with my band number. Oh, that was phenomenal. The band is phenomenal. It was cameo, right? You know what I mean? But what I'm probably going to do, you know, I'm trying to work the numbers out, work it out. I'm gonna do something for the ladies. You know? I'm gonna have Eric Benet come there, you know, and I'm gonna tell him I want the wig Eric. I want no shoes wearing, no socks, no shoes.
dude that was looking for Holly Berry to have sex.
Yes.
That's the guy we want. Yeah, that's
I want the incense and the candles, all that. I want
real Eric Benet.
I'm gonna do that. You know what I mean? And then I don't know. I'm gonna look for the right opening act. You know what I'm saying? That'll be one weekend. I'll do him 2 days in a week. You know what I mean?
Talking about Eric Benet was crazy. What not crazy about her? That's to chase.
That's my dude.
What's her name? Halle Berry. You're supposed to chase her around the house.
Hey, listen, man, on the real, Halle Berry been crazy for years.
Yeah, that's
going way back to David Justice. Like David Justice said, I told you it's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
That's just like giving that
Yes.
You're looking at the same time.
Yes. But what we need to do, right? Especially shop down here. You know what I'm saying? I try to figure out how to work it out. You know, segue it in there, a little Latin, you know, a little R&B type of thing. You know what I mean? Because I can let them open up. You know what I mean? And, I don't know. They ain't got enough songs. You know what I mean? You know, but yeah. So, but the first weekend I'm gonna do Eric Benet, trying to work that out. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have the band come down there. You know, my band, so that way, all I need him to do is show up. They gonna say your stuff. You show up. You know, have the candles and the incense, no shoes. You know what I mean? Have a big beanie pillows on stage. You know what I mean? You want to do it like that. You know what I mean? And then another weekend, I don't know, I might do something real crazy. You know what I mean? You know? I don't know, man. You know? I don't know.
Snuggle up.
You know.
Like, I'm gonna grab somebody.
Hey, look. I might tap Jay Chosen, right? And let him open up the day. You know what I mean? I get Dave Hollister down there too. You know.
Because it is that season. Officially season.
There you go.
It is officially. I gotta let y'all know. See the grace. Right. Get your wood out.
Your firewood.
Firewood.
And then for the ladies, I'm gonna do Mickey Howard down there.
But when you say crazy,
No, we can't do that down there. We can't do that down there.
Now, that was not a way for Florida artist to mention Uncle Luke. You just did it. That was perfect.
Let me say something.
Oh yeah. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Now,
Hey, look. Yeah, we got some new stories for real.
Yes, sir. Introduce UPS on the network.
straight out of Brooklyn. So it was interesting because it was a late. Yeah, it was. I mean, I came down there with my brother, so I was down there. But then when I got there, I was like, hold on, like the guys was like, swing on my and I was like, y'all gonna let these boys talk like that? Like in Brooklyn, we don't tolerate that. So Luke was like, what you gonna do about it? And I was like, I'm about to go my way. And we were one of the Miami bass tracks, and I know it. And Brooklyn
And see, as soon as Jose said, no, she was signed to Uncle Luke. And she was from Brooklyn. I was like, okay.
That sounds like us.
Bring it straight to because and also because of the fact that I can always get a chance to tell where I should. This is 1991. Homecoming, St. Augustine's College, hosted by none other than Mr. James Sparkle Entertainment. You remember those days? So that week, going to Belgrade, Florida, for me, here from Queens, going to Florida, I was in total shock. Because that Miami vibe at that time was just crazy. It's crazy. How like you said, caught you in Brooklyn and brought you to Miami. Where like what parts of Miami did you initially go around? Other than I know because I was actually Jose, maybe Belgrade, maybe. I said, but I know definitely Oakland, Florida, the lower parts of Florida, stuff like that.
I would just like fly down and just record, or I would just go down in the studio, go back to Brooklyn. So it was like I just was shooting back and forth. I lived down there actually for about 3 months with my son and Manny. We was doing like this now, just touring the South.
Nice. Raleigh, North Carolina.
We dropped in, we was an LP with No Good. Then had more hungry, him and JT Money. I got a lot of songs with me, and then my solo project was under Luke and Lindsay on my first album, which was Queen, and then I went straight into entertainment after that.
See, this is the good thing about it because very rarely do we actually get the female perspective because we always have all the guys. So that was another way to break the chain. Also because we got a female MC in the room. So round of applause for that. But first female MC on deck.
You know what's funny?
Mm-hmm.
She said when Atlantic was streaming music, I didn't know what the hell to do with that.
Yeah, they did it.
You know why?
Because I was there. I was there.
I used to work for Atlantic.
At least they tried, though. They tried.
They didn't know what the hell to do with it.
No freaking clue. And the crazy thing about house music to me at that time, you have to remember, and that's the funny thing, you have to remember because Luke's parents are actually from Jamaica.
Yeah.
His mother and father are actually from Jamaica. So
Shout out to Jamaica.
listening to
Queens.
Yep. Listen.
Shout out to Jamaica.
Queens.
No.
But listen to the background of his story. The way that those kids used to get Miami.
Yes.
So the more speakers you had, the more opportunity you had to win the DJ battle. So being that his father and his parents were from Jamaica, he would go get the sound systems from his uncles. So Luke could pull up. They got 15 speakers. Luke was selling weed back then out of the trunk. Luke would tell us, "Oh, go get 5 more speakers." They'll come with 5 more speakers. Go get 5 more speakers. By the time we turn around, we got 30 speakers. It looked like a total sound Jamaican sound clash.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and that this, as a DJ at first, I was like,
it was fast though, like
it was so fast, but it was so fast, and think of a transition. Think of a transition back then because we say 1992, 1991, 92. You really didn't have fast-paced music. Everything was kind of slow because you had Eric Sherman in them, you had Gods Effects, you had that kind of genre of music. But like you said, then y'all went X-rated. Because one of my favorite groups that came out of the record label, that's the piece of Tadino, H-Town.
Yeah.
H-Town. Crazy.
It's funny because
Crazy.
when he first signed them and they were in Miami recording and I have to down and they would let me hear all their songs. They was like, Jiggy, what you think, girl? And I was like, that not gonna boost? I said, that's the one. I said, that's the one. They was like, you like that one? I said, that's gonna be the one. I'm telling you, that's gonna be the one. And that was the one.
That was nuts. It wasn't even a question. It was not even a question. As soon as they did this.
Yeah. We're doing this one for all the ladies. H-Town boys. Kicking it with my boy Luke for the night.
Those are my babies.
That was
I was so proud of them.
as soon as you heard that record come on in the 90s, you knew it was going down. I think I got 2 baby mothers off that song. Oh, yeah.
Got 2 baby mothers.
And you know what though?
One of them was
sure
mine.
it's
Though.
just 2?
I don't think one of them was mine though. I wouldn't know.
You wasn't there that night, right? You wasn't there that night. You wasn't there that night, right?
That was Scott.
That's right. That's right. But you know what though? H-Town, that was a good pickup.
Yes, it took the label to another level. What
That's-
I liked about
That's the only thing that Atlantic liked.
yeah,
That
Yeah.
H-Town was associated with that because the Miami bass sound that they was like it's a little too bold.
New York
a little too
women,
much.
New York really didn't. I mean,
It was regional music. You know what I mean? It moved too far.
But the funny thing about Luke got caught up in New York because he would travel back so many times because his family was in DC. And then he had a couple of family. So he would always shoot all the hip hop artists from out of New York out to Miami. And the crazy thing is, you think that he would be shipping bass artists. He's bringing everybody from New York out to Miami to try to create hip hop from that perspective. Then out of nowhere it comes to base.
And I was honored
His own sound. Yeah.
because it was like a Miami signed a New York rapper. I mean, he signed a lot of us.
Yep.
Professor Griff was with us.
Yep.
It was a lot of us over there.
There was a lot of
It
artists.
was a lot of us over there.
And
He gave a
did-
lot of us opportunities.
And he did a lot of stuff for artists, even though they were in
Yes.
a lot of artists that were in Santa. Because if you went to Miami at one point in time, I remember, you not necessarily had to check in with Luke, but it was a good thing to let Uncle Luke know that you was in Miami because you would get the red carpet treatment.
I think they give a lot of the respect that
No,
he deserved.
not
The New Yorkers, although hip hop started with us, he still brought something different. And like I said, if it wasn't for him, I probably would have never had the opportunity. You know,
Well, you know, Luke is definitely, you know, a pioneer, I would say.
Mhm.
You know, and a superstar, and you know they can't take nothing away from him. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
Luke put Florida on the map. You know, he put Florida on the map. You know what I mean? And I went to school in Florida. You know,
What's going on?
I went to Fan.
Oh, okay.
You know, I'm a rapper. You know, so I was down there for a long time doing Black College weekends. You know what I mean? In Daytona, right?
Ricky Red and all of
You know, yeah, you know. So, and what's dope about it, Florida was just like, you know how Brooklyn, Queens, and Manhattan,
Right.
Brooklyn had their own vibe. You know, Brooklyn was the right.
That's disrespectful.
But
But it's true. But it's true.
What was the thumbs, right?
It's fine.
You know, right, yeah.
You're
Yeah,
right.
all them damn Decepticons
Every
and the boom bash.
Every
and
time
the
I got
cars.
robbed, I got robbed in Brooklyn.
Right.
I'm like, but I live here. But I live here.
But the thing is, right, down in Florida, there's a difference between the cats at the bottom and the cats at the top. They didn't vibe. It was just like a Queens cat or Brooklyn cat and a Manhattan cat. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
that Black House weekend, right? I think where you from is where you at. One thing about I was a New York cat, but when I was in Florida, I was down with the cats from up top. I'm down with the Jacksonville dudes, right?
Mhm.
You know what I mean? The Jayville cats, right? Jayville, every cats, man. That was oil and water right there. You know what I mean? When the fight was going down, Black House Weekend, it was Miami and Jacksonville. You know what I mean?
Right.
Miami and Jacksonville. You know what I mean? But
If it's between regular cornbread and hot water corn.
that's right. That's right. but you know what? Only thing that was things smooth. If Luke was down there, if Luke came through, he could get up there, they would do their thing, and they want to rock out. It'd be cool. As soon as that's over with,
Back to business.
you know.
That song, Who
Who that?
You know, for that, anyone would have never found his wife.
There
It
you
wasn't
go.
for JT Money.
That's true.
It's the wife.
Right.
They also actually come out of that camp, technically. Trick Daddy, Trick Ross, came out of that camp. A lot of people come out of that camp.
But they came a little later on. You know
No,
what
well,
I'm
they
saying?
actually came under different labels.
Right, different
Yeah.
labels,
But
yeah.
Trick started
No, he
off
started-
with Luke
yeah, he
Records,
started off
Yeah,
with
they-
Luke Records, yeah,
they
'cause
came
and then he slid over.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I believe he had that one song with Luke first.
I'm gonna tell you, I don't care too much about the group. I just like on it.
That's what it was about. It was about the
It
party,
was about
just
the
having a good time.
About the
Like,
party.
he was the, like how they got twerking today. It was not.
Hey, look here, man.
Luke
Listen,
popped all of that, but he was the first.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
girls
All I know is
shaking
this.
it, like he was the first.
a whole lot of celebrities got their
I seen
marriages
them.
jacked up
Yeah.
because they was at a Luke party
Football players.
and everybody had bigger matches. That was the bigger matches going out. And,
Yeah.
and the VHS was coming in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody had a VHS recorder. Now, motherfuckers falling in love with strippers, all kinds of stuff. Hey, listen, you ain't supposed to put it on your chin on camera. You know, they put it on their chin on camera. And
I done seen them.
you
No snitch. No snitch.
you can dry snitch. You dry snitch. Dry snitch is okay. You dry
I
snitch.
seen them.
Yeah.
We had a concert. It wasn't a concert. It was a party. It was a party. 1991. It was a party for some kids. We asked the DJ for the party. Okay. Supposed to be in the community center. Okay, we get there, we set up the party, we DJ it, and they asked for that's it. Like a homecoming party. They was asking for some shake music.
Right.
And we played, I think we played Doodle Rap. We played Doodle Rap. Hour. When they started dancing to that song, it is nothing. I don't care what nowadays.
Child's play.
They owe all that to Luke.
They know that.
The strip club owe everything. Strip clubs should be playing Luke world.
So that being said, so after being stuck to that, and you did those records for those artists, what was next for you?
I did one. But then I fell back because life was crazy and I was a single parent and I didn't have to my son. So I left. It was hard. I cried like a baby. I didn't want to leave. But I just kept looking at my son, like I kept putting his face in his young. His dad was hating on me, like he was giving me that support. He was like, nah, she was all like it was like they was giving me hell. So I was like, you know what?
Well, you dragging a wagon.
Nah, I was swimming.
You still dragging a wagon.
Pause for the wagon.
I'm grown up now. But
Let's know bit for you. Dragging a wagon.
But yeah, I left for my son. I went the whole time that I was with him. When I first signed, I was also in college. I had just started. So he helped me buy my books. He helped me pay for classes. Like he wanted me to finish college, and I did. So I had that. So with that, I just went to New York City Health and Hospitals. I was like, regular. And it hurt though. Like sometimes it still hurt because I was like right there.
Did anybody? So when you went back to your regular life, did anybody recognize you?
So I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you a story. One day I was walking through the hospital. We had like a patient's library in there. So it was and they was in there because it was a nurse and I was a therapist. So they was in wheelchairs doing gunshot wounds. And they was in there saying, yo, she work here. And I'm not thinking nothing. I'm just walking in the library and they got Bob magazine and I'm in there just ass out, bent over. And the other one is like, nah, she don't work here. And he's like, I'm telling you, she work here. Wow. She work here. And I just like backed up.
That's not from Blacktail.
It was like moments like that. But, it was hard though, but it was worth it because I got out from college. I raised her. My first time to meet my son was 27. So yeah, I mean, it hurt. I didn't want to leave it, but yeah. you know.
How did you get started rapping?
So it was something that I started at 14. So it was when Sugar Moon first came out, the rapping like, and my sister was out, so she would come back home and visit and she would host the holidays and she was like, "Would you want some Christmas?" I was like, "I want the Sugar Moon album." So she took me down to the record store on Franklin Avenue. We went, got me an album, and I just kept playing it over and over. And you know, on the flip side of the vinyl was the instrumental. So I'm listening to the instrumental, and I was like, I could write my whole song. And I just took it for, you know, like, I never went over your friends. You know, so I was like, I flipped it. I flipped it to something dirty. I was like, have you ever been over your man's house and the D just ain't no good? And at 14, my mouth was terrible.
So do you have any connections to Jamaica?
Let me find out.
Is your family from Jamaica too?
No.
Originally?
No.
But it's Brooklyn, so you know we don't
Yeah,
Well, Crown Heights is the Caribbean.
Yeah, right. Because once you
That's all
start,
the island.
once you start eating the food, you become part of the lifestyle. You might as well go ahead and drink the rum too. You might as well just go ahead and inject yourself with the rum and just become.
Them books supposed to get you one way or the other.
That's
huh?
what they see.
Them books supposed to get you one way or the other. boy.
So that's how I started. I was go to Jackie Robinson 9320, and they got it up this store. They would play the beat on the board, and I would just go around. So I always had it. Then I would go to the block parties when they would come out with the coffins and plug up into the lamp posts. We had a block parties, and I would just be singing to get on the mic. So it was always there, but I never like thought I would have a record deal. I just did it. And I was like entering these local talent shows, and I met someone named Kat Jackson that worked for me and my publisher. And she was like, you're really good. And I was like, oh. And she said, I know a lot of people. And she said, I'm going to remember you. And she was like, this is my card. So she gave me the card. So that's how come when I first came into the game, I had publishing. Because that was one of the first people I met in the business was somebody that worked for a publishing company, and she put me on the game young. So one day, I saw her at another show. She said, I know a producer in Miami that's looking for a female rap artist out of New York. And I told him about you. Come up to my office. Put you on speakerphone so you could talk to him. So I said, okay. His name is Eric Griffin. He passed away. He was talking to me. He said, yeah, so Kat said, blah, 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 blah. Bust around. They saw it real quick. And he was like, I'm going to fly you down to Miami. Now you're going to send you back home. And I was like, all right, whatever. So he was like, you excited? I was like, don't nothing excite me until it actually happened. So he was like, okay. He said, if you're nervous.
That's that Brooklyn shit.
I was about to say.
Yep, I had my hair in 4 cornrows. So back then we wasn't rocking no wigs, weaves, lashes. Like we was all natural. So
that's me back here.
And I'm still all natural. So he said if you're uncomfortable, you can bring a family member, you can bring somebody with you, all expenses paid on me. So I was like, okay. So he flew me down, and in 1 week I had 24 and he wanted to get me with a major label. So Kat Jackson kept checking on me. She was like, she got a baby home. You say you ain't gonna send her back home without a record deal. She gotta get back to her baby. What you doing? Luke is your landlord. Give the project to Luke. He was like, nah, I want to get her with a major. Nah, I want to get her with RCA. I want to get her with a major. I want to get her with a major. She was like, she gotta go home. Luke is your landlord. Give the project to Luke. So the house that they did Pop That Coochie in, that's the house that he was renting from me. So at the time, his attorney was messing with his secretary. So he gave the project to the attorney gave it to the secretary put it on Luke's desk. Luke listened to it, he was like, yo, who this? So they was like, don't girl ever Chris got down here from New York. He was like, bring it in, I want to see him. So they was nervous. They was like, oh shit, Luke wanna meet. Luke wanna meet you, Jiggy.
I was like, let's go. They was like, not like that. You can't go looking like that. I was like, yo, what's the matter with the way I look? So they
Period.
so they took me shopping. I never figured they got me some vegetables, like little Smith.
Now in Florida, wearing all that hot shit.
Yeah, they sent me to the hair salon. I never had a relaxer. They relaxed my hair. I was like, you burning my scalp, you burning my scalp. Yo, it was crazy. I came out brand new. They took me to Luke, right? So he looking at me. I'm standing there, I'm looking at him. And he was like, every person, you better not be no Millie Vanilli shit. This the girl. So he was like, yeah, Jiggy, bust around. So I bust around and he was like, I want to sign you to my label. So they gave me a contract. I took it back to New York. I got an attorney to look it over. We went back and forth. This was in '89. We went back and forth with negotiations, back and forth, until I got what he wanted. I got what I wanted. He got what he wanted. And then by 1990, I was signed. And then Atlantic was our distribution. He had just got the distribution deal with Atlantic, and that's how it was leaking. So,
yeah, I was there. I was there.
And the album was Let the Rhythm Ride. They put out the single called I Need a Good Man. Like it was nice. It was nice, clean. I had a song called Knowledge, Black is the Color. You know, it was New York.
Okay.
It was New York. It hit Billboard. So yeah, it was successful. And then that's when I started meeting the JT Monies and all that. They was dissing girls. And I was like, yo, like, I want to get with that. And Luke was like, you can't. I was like, I can. Mm-hmm. And they put on that fast ass beat and I wrote it and he was like, oh, like, no,
shit. Spit something real quick. I'm trying to.
It might not be that good. It might not be. You still got it. I mean, I got it, but I'm saying I don't know. You know, it's explicit. Explicit.
You ain't got the clean version, man?
That's the clean version.
You know this old school break beat just sped up.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
This old school hip hop beat just sped up.
Yeah.
This is the instrumental song. Don't give me the.
But you want to hear something crazy? You know, his records couldn't pass Richmond, Virginia.
That's facts.
He could not sell a record past Richmond, Virginia.
That's facts.
Then it would skip. He would sell a couple records in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else. Nothing else.
And Atlantic, that was the issue.
He couldn't sell nothing on the West Coast at all. From Florida to Richmond.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there's a lot of artists like that, just regional, just like go-go music, just Northern Virginia,
right.
DC, and just a little portion of Maryland. That's it.
Yeah.
Stop right there. You know what I mean? Music is funny that way. You know,
but
house music was from Jersey, New York, Chicago, Baltimore. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was a problem because he had that one record that was real hot, and everybody kind of caught on to it, and all the rest of that stuff was returned. Wow. I mean, because they shipped it platinum.
Jiggy, give me
and it all came back.
Give me a title. Give me a title of one of the songs that you had back then.
Head and More Head with me, Luke, and JT Money.
Let's see. Oh, that's the remix, right?
It's a few mixes on that song.
I like that, man.
And it's a story behind that where I'm in court right now.
Head and More Head.
Head and More Head.
It's a story where I'm in court.
You know,
right
that's
now
all I
with
want
that
is some
song.
head.
Oh my.
You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna keep it real. I'm too old.
50 and over.
All that pumping.
But ladies, I represented for us, ladies.
Let me tell you something.
Represented for
I'm gonna
us.
come on the way in. So y'all, you know.
Wait.
That's right. And listen, all that marathon sex, all that marathon sex, all that marathon sex.
Oh,
I'm
wait.
too old for that.
We
Yeah.
were telling Amy the views expressed by TP are
I
not
know,
the
and
Hey,
views
listen,
of
listen,
She
listen.
like,
Amy
man,
and DJ
amazing,
strategy.
Amy
You said
just-
you gonna come on the
I'm
way.
on the way in, baby. Look, we're gonna get this over real
This
quick.
lady needs to feed him.
The views expressed
That's right.
by TP are not the views expressed by UTSL Network, DJ Strategy, or Amazing Amy.
Amen.
Hey, look, you know what I tell? I said, baby, with sunshine. On the way in, relax.
You ain't trying to move them hips around.
Man, listen, man. Listen, my heart is bad, man. I ain't got time for that. Man. I got a bad heart, man. My heart is bad. I ain't got time for that, man. That's for you young bulls, man.
Hey, I'll take
Yeah, hey, look,
Oh,
hey, look,
Lord.
y'all got some shit to prove and shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, I
You know-
so can't.
Hey, look, I'm paid in full. I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
I'm paid in full. I ain't got to work that hard, man. Shit.
And also, Jiggy, we can't forget Luke's imprint on Latin music as well, because he
Absolutely.
also found my other friend Pitbull.
Yes, yes.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't even
And
know
that was funny too, because
Mhm.
dope.
you would hear Pitbull say it more often than most artists, because everybody would think that Pitbull got found. I don't know. Some people thought Pitbull got found by Nori, but it wasn't Nori.
No,
Then they
it's
thought it was
Luke.
Tito Calderon, but it wasn't Tito. It was Uncle Luke,
Mhm.
because he used to rap for Uncle Luke.
Yeah.
And I remember the story because a friend of mine's, Neil Gersowich, at the time she was working for Pitbull, and we got a chance to meet him at CG one time, and that's the first thing he said. Yo, if it wasn't for Uncle Luke, I would be nobody. Nobody.
That's why I said I gave him all the respect. But I'm solo now.
Nice.
We still good.
Nice.
I run my projects by him, be like, what you feel about this? You like this? You like this?
So you still putting on music?
Yes.
Okay.
One day I just
Nice.
woke up and I was like, yo, I want to come back in the game.
Because that's your heart.
Yeah, like
Oh.
it just was like always there. And a lot of people they laugh, like, yo, ain't nobody trying to hear that no more. And I was like, I don't care. Like,
Right.
it hurted me. It hurted my feelings for people to say that, but I was like, that's what I do. Like, that's my passion. That's what I love. Like,
Mhm.
I'm a
Nice.
songwriter. That's what I love doing, and I miss it, and I'm going back.
That's right.
So I had no social media. I think I only had Facebook. I ain't had no Instagram. I ain't had none of that. So I had to start from scratch. I contacted Luke. I was like, yo, I'm coming back in the game. He ain't say nothing. He was just quiet, like he just was observing, because he knew it was going to be a struggle. It was going to be a struggle for me, and yeah, I was like, I'm gonna just keep doing it. I'm gonna just keep putting out music, independent. I learned how to do it. I was like, all right, I got to figure out this distribution, and then it really made me appreciate and understand what it is to have a label, because everything was on me now. Like I was like, okay, I gotta create my own. Like I didn't have nobody doing hair and makeup. I didn't have a budget to do music videos. Nobody was flying me anywhere. I was like, I gotta do all this by myself. Like, how I'm gonna do it?
Did you have that $250,000 to market and promote that record for 6 weeks? That 250,000.
6 weeks?
Oh yeah,
That's it?
That's the budget.
that's it. It takes $250,000 to promote a record for 6 weeks. $250,000.
Wow.
And the artist owe that money to the record company.
Yeah, you be in the red.
$250,000 for 6
So-
weeks.
Really, artists, when you're signed to a label, you make your money off of your shows. You know, your
Initially.
manager, he get his percentage, he get his cut, but that's really your money in your pocket, because that first album, second album, you still in debt to your record company. I don't know what these 360 deals are now, because I ain't had no deal like that. But
Oh,
Thank God.
Look,
I don't even know that
that
I don't think
360
that
deal
didn't exist.
was the worst thing that could ever happen. You know why? Because remember the ringtones?
Mhm.
The artist was cleaning up of ringtones if they had publishing, right?
Mm.
The ringtones, the artist was making tons of money off that,
Big money.
and the record
Big
companies wasn't making any money.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So they had to figure out a way to do this, how to get this money. So they came up with the 360 deal.
Hmm.
And 360 deal, they owned you
You like
They may have cut you a check for $2 million.
Yep.
If that much.
You know what I mean? Sometimes they well, see,
It depends.
even if they gave you $5 million, that's not a lot of money because by the time you pay your taxes
Yeah.
and pay your and your manager gets their piece,
Yeah.
you might have got 1.5 million out of that 5 million.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you paying all the taxes and you paying your manager's taxes. You know what I'm saying? And by the time you done, you got 1.5 million. By the time you went out and bought your car, bought your little crib, bought your little jewelry, you broke.
Yeah.
Right?
Took care of
Now-
your little family.
Now guess what? They own everything. You do a show,
They got it.
they getting paid.
Yeah.
Your likeness, they getting paid.
Yeah.
Commercials.
Everything they do. Like I give
Endorsements.
you a perfect example. Everybody show all these pictures of Jaheim. Oh, he's a crackhead, he's drugged out, he's this, he's that, he's messed up, blah blah blah. A lot of that stuff is not true. A lot of people don't realize that. You don't see him performing because KG screwed him. Naughty by Nature got screwed. That's why you don't see Naughty by Nature performing. You see just Tretch doing stuff, right? Because John Nay, all those groups that KG got signed, he got them all signed to a 360 deal. He took his money up front. They all had a 360 deal, right? They got money up front, and then they realized that everything we do, the record company get all the money.
Yeah.
So let's just say Jaheim price was $25,000. Well, they paying him $25,000 to do a show, and he getting $2,500
Oh wow.
because he owes the record company money,
Right.
but he got a 360 deal. So they got to get their cut. Plus, they getting is like a 70-30 split. They getting 70, he getting 30, and he got to pay back what he owes.
Yeah.
So he's getting like $2,500 off a $25,000 deal purse. So guess what? He ain't making no money because he done spent the money they gave him. Now he ain't getting no money. So why work? Now you got to try to get out of the 360 deal.
Right.
And most of the times, the deal's ironclad.
Sheesh.
And that's why
Sound rough.
that's why all those groups kind of just disappeared. Like, what happened to them? What happened to John A? What happened to the Naughty by Nature? Like, they were in their prime.
Right.
What happened to Jaheim? You know what I'm saying?
Next.
He's a Muslim and all that other stuff, but all that other stuff, y'all, you see, that ain't true. You know what I'm saying? It's business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The 360 deal was a bad deal. You know what I mean?
It was a good deal for the record company,
Oh yeah.
but a bad deal for the
Yeah,
artist.
yeah.
So we gotta get. I was trying to find some jiggy music, but the signal, is a little off in here. So we're gonna have to invite you to come back.
Oh, I definitely.
Or
come
pull
back.
up to our open mic.
Definitely. I would like to see that too. I would like to see that. But Jose may bring you over there and get some barbecue sauce on you. He may bring you over there. But I definitely want to listen to some of your music because, like I said, I looked up some of it on Instagram.
Man, you can find a head and more head.
Not the clean version. The clean
I'm looking
version.
for it.
There is no clean version to that song. It is.
All right, look. Go ahead. Go ahead, man. I ain't gonna listen. Listen, I ain't gonna. Don't tell Rudd. Don't tell Rudd. Don't tell Rudd. Don't tell Rudd. Don't tell Rudd.
What I was saying though is I can't even get it because it's so explicit. I can't even get it because when it came out in 1991 or 92,
92.
yeah, it doesn't have. It has the parental advisories on it, so you can't convert it. Like in other words, if it's a video.
Oh, that's when them $100 plan records.
Right.
Oh,
normally
$100 plan.
Right.
Huh?
Normally I could download it and convert it into MP3, but because of the video standard, the graphic standards.
Hold on.
TP may be able to get it.
Let me see if I can find it.
But I'm currently in a legal situation over that song.
Over that song. Okay. All right. So we probably don't need to play that anyway.
No,
right?
you can play it,
okay,
but
okay.
it's a bitch.
Right,
That y'all simply put that y'all all know.
Okay. So is it part 2 the remix. So which one is it?
Well, we did a part 1 and a part 2.
So which one?
So part 1 is the one that really put it on the map. It was so good. Luke was like, "We need a part 2."
That's the one with Luke on it.
He's on both of them.
All right, so
So it's his song featuring me and JT Money.
okay. Part 1. All right, hold on. Let's see. Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna see.
Here we go. Hey, Russ, strategy play was great. He ain't listen. I told him to stop it. He won't play. Hey, Jose encouraged him to play it. And Amy ain't his answer to it. 7:42. Do you know when your children are? About all inside. Okay, guys. Hey, right. It's just going on, man. Come on. Gun on me, man. Yeah, man.
Your 6 o'clock traffic jam is canceled, man.
Yeah,
So
man.
that was the beginning for me to go rogue on men. That was dissing us.
But if you think about it, that whole cadence back and forth, TP,
Yes,
started with the record Tramp,
Mm-hmm.
started with even going further back, if you want to even go to that, the
Tramp,
whole Roxanne Shante thing.
right.
Everything started with that cadence coming back and forth from a man to woman. Even if you want to go back to Fred Sanford and Esther, like that throwback, that cadence coming back from man and woman was always what would garner people's attention. And the fact that Luke was letting y'all get vulgar with it, it was even more of it. Like,
Vulgar's an understatement.
I mean, like, you know.
So because the women ate on that one, that's when he said, "Oh, we got to come back with a part 2 so JT could redeem himself."
Right.
Because I had the whole South on lock. Like the women was like, and JT was. To this day, I think JT Money's still mad at me for that song.
You got him on that joint. You got him.
Yo, to this day, I be reaching out like, "Yo, JT, you know we got to do another one." He like, "Nah."
I'm good. You're not about to embarrass me.
You don't want to lose again.
But you know what's so crazy? We had this show at the Miami Arena. It was packed. Every seat was sold out. We was doing that song. And JT was blazing right before we went on the stage, right? I was like, "Nah, I'm good. I blaze after."
Right.
Yo, why he went out there and he forgot his words.
Oh,
And
Lord.
I ate his ass alive.
As you should.
Yeah.
And they were all the whole Miami Arena was like, oh. I felt bad, but I had to do it. I was like, I ain't gonna stop my part because you forgot yours.
See there?
No,
See there?
that's at New York. That's what they're doing me.
Brooklyn.
Hey, you know what?
Hey.
You know what I need tonight?
What?
2
Hey,
shots of
oh.
liquor. I need 2 shots of liquor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So when I came back, I wanted to keep that same energy, you know. So a lot of my stuff, everything, it's still explicit, except for this last song I did.
Yeah,
Because
she
I
had a
still
potty
like
mouth.
to sing. I still like to sing. So I was like, okay, I want to do something different. Because we always like that clubhouse, music. So I was like, I want to bring some of that back. So I just did this with no rap on this last song. So it's clean. It's legit. It's legit.
All right. So once we get a chance, we definitely got to bring you back
Definitely
to
bring her
UTS on the
back.
network. We're gonna get some exchange some music. I think our next show, I think we bring it back in November if we can. Chicky, would that be okay with you? Maybe
Yeah.
November.
I'll
sometime
do the
November?
morning. I could do the morning show.
Let's go.
Right. All right. So we'll
Well,
definitely bring you back. But we did get a taste. We did get a taste of what bass sounded like back in those days, and got a chance to hear you spit. That was that. I mean, for a Brooklyn girl to
And
run
man,
that.
and we didn't get a chance to talk about them loop parties, man.
Right.
Oh,
So we
yeah.
gotta talk about some of those the next time we come back.
Yeah. We got to talk about all them cats who's putting it on their chin.
I ain't no snitch. I
They
ain't
putting it
no
on their
snitch.
chin.
Listen, the
I
video.
know
Listen,
snitch.
all of
I'm a minor, right? Keep it PG.
Listen, all the VHS tapes and all the Betamax tapes is
Hey,
coming
hey,
in
look
full
here.
surface.
Hey, look here. That's when I learned about the flavor saver. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know this right here?
No, I don't know what that means.
That's the flavor saver right there.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
You know?
So cool.
And look here. And I met a girl at one of the loop parties. We call her the elbow stinger. She was the elbow stinger.
I feel like I know what that means, but I'm gonna just let my imagination take it.
Okay, there you go.
Yo, so definitely want to thank y'all for tuning
Wait,
in.
can we give a shout out to Jose?
Yes,
Thank you for
yes,
having
yes.
me, Jose.
Thank you, Jose, for
All right.
Big shout out to Ho, aka
Event
Jose.
planner, manager.
Jose
Right.
Cuervo.
That's our
Hey.
Spanish version of Jay-Z, right?
Hey, look.
This is radio.
And listen. Y'all should have seen Jose dancing to what was his name?
That Indian music.
No. That Crooked Eye Joe or what? What?
Hey,
Cotton
Eye Joe. Cotton Eye Joe, boy.
I was dancing to everything.
Yeah. I said, damn. Jose had 2 shots of
My-
liquor. He didn't let nobody know.
I ain't even had no liquor. That's the crazy part. I was
Just
doing
imagine.
Jose is Hispanic. You know how they get down?
Jose got energy.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me tell y'all.
Jose. We love Jose.
Big shout out to Jose.
Shout out to Jose.
Jose Cuervo.
Indeed. And also, Jiggy, we want to thank you again for coming through tonight.
Oh my gosh, thank you for having me,
Our
Snuggly
first-
baby.
Our first female MC,
We gotta
right?
have more of
Yo, we gotta have
Yeah,
more
that's
female
right.
MCs, right?
But we'll definitely have you back.
Yes, definitely gotta have you
She's
back.
starting to trend again.
Yes,
Let's go,
that's right.
let's
That's
go.
right. And as soon as you send me the music, I'm gonna put some music in
In
rotation.
rotation. Yep.
Let's see what we can do. We can see what we can do. And
Thank
plus,
you.
plus, I like, even though I'm married, I still like to watch Luke videos.
Wait, do I gotta clean it up though?
I mean,
Look.
Because I could go in the studio.
I believe
Like I said,
I believe listen, TV is crazy.
flavor saver.
Yo, thank y'all again.
Shit.
for
I ain't
tuning
start
in.
bro hit my face until and shit. Yeah.
Thank y'all again for tuning
Big shout out to the elbow stinger.
Yo.
Thank y'all again for tuning in to UTS on the network on Thursday
Yes,
night
sir.
from 6 until 8 p.m. with yours truly, DJ Strategy and
Amazing Amy.
Amy.
TP,
Fat Boys Fresh.
Fat Boy Fresh.
Yep.
Make sure you tune in next Thursday night. Our guest in the building will be the Pike County Commissioner. She's running for Pike County Commissioner.
We got a crazy lineup next
Yes,
week.
Krista Caceres. Also, next week we have Shaquana Terry, the wife of DJ Swift. She'll be here. Also, we have ECCR group coming in the building, and also we have Brother Griff coming in next week.
Oh, I
Also,
thought you said Pipe County. I was
Yeah,
like, I want to move there.
Oh my God! Yo, y'all still on look.
See,
Yo, y'all
see
still
that
on
wagon?
look.
Hey, listen,
Oh man, pound sound.
Listen.
We
See,
should have put the PG-13 disclaimer
Listen,
before
right,
this show.
see that?
This
See
show
that?
is rated
Next
PG-13.
show, next
I
show.
already told him I'm coming on the way in, so
No, let me tell you, listen.
I'm out of the
Maybe I
rush.
should come after midnight.
Yes, maybe a late night show. Definitely the late
Yes,
night show.
love you like that.
I want to say thank you for everybody tuning in tonight to UTSL the Network. Thank y'all for tuning in. Another great show in the books. We'll see you next Thursday night at 6 p.m. Make sure you tune in. And also, make sure you follow us on Instagram, UTSL the Network, Amazing Amy, and also DJ Strategy. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. We'll see y'all again next week. UTSL the Network. We out.